that mid-afternoon slump and I feel like I need a snack. So I'm gonna show you. Yesterday we made mac and cheese in our microwave pasta maker. Today we're going to make a chocolate chip cookie. I know, right? Instead of having to make a whole batch, you can just make one that will serve one or two. Depends on how much you want. So I've got a couple egg yolks in here. You can't really see. But anyway, they're in there, I promise. So no egg whites. So we're going to put the egg yolks and then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. So there's 1 and 2. But we're also going to add some brown sugar with our mini Easy Read measuring cup, another 2 tablespoons. So that just kind of fell out, but if you have something sticky, it pushes out. I guess I need to put this over here so you can see. So now maybe you can see the egg yolks. So we've got the sugars, the egg yolk, and we're going to add some vanilla. And let's do a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. But you know what? I like vanilla, so we're actually going to do a 1/2 teaspoon. It's just me. Do y'all ever do that? So we've got a little bit of vanilla in there. We're going to mix all this up. And then we're going to add all our dry ingredients. So we want to get all our moist stuff mixed in with the sugars. Oh, I forgot the butter. So I melted 2 tablespoons of butter in our 1 cup prep bowl. Best thing ever, it's glass. It has the measure markers. So we're going to put our butter in there too. So let's stir all this up. So this size is really good for even if you do like camping or RVing and you need something to make your pastas and stuff. So we just got everything mixed up. It's just kind of all nice and smooth. So now we're going to add a 1/2 cup of flour. So did you know when you're measuring flour that you don't want to pack it down, because then that can make your dry goods really dry. So you want to kind of stir your flour so it's got the air in it. And then we're going to put it into our measuring cup, but instead of packing it down, I'm going to take our level and just scrape it off so it's a nice level measurement. And then you've got the perfect amount of flour, and it's not going to make your cookies, cakes, everything really dry. So we're going to add the flour. We're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt right here. And then let's stir this in, then we're going to add chocolate chips. Now, I only had milk chocolate chips at home. You could do minis, you could do white chocolate, you could do semi-sweet, whatever your favorite preferred method or flavor of chocolate chip. You could probably even do peanut butter chips or toffee. So I'm just making sure I get all that flour mixed in really good. And then we're going to add our chocolate chips. And then all we have to do is microwave it for 2 to 4 minutes. Hello, can you say snack in 5 minutes? That's dangerous, but it's also yummy. So I'm just going to kind of press down the cookie so it's around to the edges. Kind of wipe the side off. So it just looks like that. It's just like cookie dough. So we're going to put in there, let's do 3. We're going to split the difference. And you don't need to do anything else to it. You just mix it up. So the chocolate chip cookie is fun, but you could also do a brownie. It's like 1/3 of a box of a cake mix. You could do a cake, or you could do a brownie mix, or you could do a little mini cobbler. So since we're talking about sweets, so put your peaches and your sugar in there and heat it up really, really good. Cook it with the cover on it, and then put your crumble topping on top, and then cook it a little bit more. Or if you wanted to broil, I don't know whether you can broil. If you wanted to bake it a little bit and kind of brown the top, you could. And then you've got a crumble. So whether it's apples or cherries or blueberry or peach or strawberry or whatever, what sounds good to you, you could make your own little mini. That way you don't end up with all this dessert left that you feel like you have to eat, which is what I always do. If I make it, then it's like, oh. So I try to give it away so I don't end up eating it all. But the cobblers would be something fun to do. We're getting into fall with apples. So slice up some apples with our simple slicer and throw some cinnamon and sugar in there, a little bit of butter, and then put the crumble topping on top and then bake it. So many possibilities. So form your savory, your mac and cheese, your adult mac and cheese, your pasta noodles. So like if you wanted to do, veggie noodles, if you wanted to do zucchini noodles, you could do that. You can do a chocolate chip cookie like we're doing right now. You could also do a brownie or the cobbler or a cake. I'm sure you can think of so many more things. I'm not good at thinking outside the box. So I'm looking forward to trying this though. I just got this recipe from a friend and I needed something sweet today. So don't you ever have one of those days? Okay, so we got about a minute left. So the nice thing yesterday, whenever we did the mac and cheese, it bubbles. Whenever you do any pasta, that starch is what comes up and causes that bubble water that if you have it on the pan on the stove, it goes over and makes a mess. It's really hard to clean. It's because of all the starch that's in your pasta or your potatoes. Oh, that's what we could do. You could do like potatoes for a smaller potato salad or mashed potatoes because you got the cover. Hello. So this keeps that from happening. I saw another cute idea. After you've cooked your cake, put this on top, sprinkle it with powdered sugar, and you're going to end up with a pattern on the top of your cake, really pretty with your powdered sugar because it only goes through where the dots are. So lots of fun things that you can do and experiment with the microwave pasta maker. And like I have said before, dorms, RVs, singles, or just empty nesters, the possibilities are endless what you can do. I think I talked about doing some broccoli. I may try and do some broccoli with some onions and mushrooms, kind of like a little stir fry. Instead of doing it on the stove, I'll just pop it in the microwave and get it done faster. So, let's see. And you know what I forgot to do? See, I was so excited to make this. This is my cozy. So let's grab these. Ooh, look at that. I wish you could smell it. It smells amazing. So I have a chocolate chip cookie and it took me less than 5 minutes. And don't forget your cozy. Oh my gosh, because I didn't put it in there to start with, I totally forgot. It's new. So it's not hot. It was hot when I got it out, so I used my microwave oven grips, although I do call them my Mick Jagger lips to grab. So I'm gonna go have some chocolate chip cookie and I hope that you have a great day.